Now question 2, that how a square can be thought of as a special rectangle. Students, we have already discussed that every square is a rectangle. But now see why every square is a rectangle, because all the properties of square means all the properties of rectangle satisfy the square also. It means every square is rectangle. But now the question is that how a square can be thought of as a special rectangle, means if we have a rectangle, when we can say that rectangle becomes a square. How we can say? Because in rectangle opposite sides are equal and parallel, but for and each angle is of 90 and diagonals are equal. But see, square, all sides are equal, each angle 90. So what is the condition? That if we just trim these sides and make them equal, so if a rectangle with all sides equal, then it will becomes a square. So how a special means how square can be thought of as a special rectangle. So a rectangle with all sides equal. So when we have a rectangle like this, but when we make that all sides equal, what it will become? A square. The next is how rectangle can be thought of as a special parallelogram. This is a rectangle and we have seen this is the shape of a parallelogram, and we have already discussed its properties. See what is the difference? If we get at the angle of 90, so these are not 90. So if parallelogram rotate it at the angle of 90, if we will rotate it and get the angle of 90 here, it will become a rectangle. So how a rectangle can be thought of as a special rectangle? When in a parallelogram we get each angle is of 90, then it will become rectangle. Now third is a square can be thought of as a special rhombus. We know this is a square, straight, this angle is of 90, and this is the shape of rhombus where all sides equal. Same we have seen for parallelogram and rectangle. When we have the rhombus, we get rotated like this, means this side we rotating, we are shifting this side and bringing at the angle of 90, it would become square. So a rhombus with each angle, a right angle, becomes a square. Squares, rectangle, parallelogram are all quadrilateral. Square, this is the shape. It has 4 sides. Rectangle, this is the shape. It has also 4 sides. Parallelogram, this is shape. We have also 4 sides. So it means all these figures are the 4-sided polygon. It means that's why these are all called quadrilaterals. Now, how a square is also a parallelogram? This is square. What the properties of parallelogram? That opposite sides must be equal. See, opposite sides of the square are equal and parallel also. So it means every square is a parallelogram. Now we will discuss about the regular polygon. What is polygon? Polygon is a closed figure made up of only simple closed figure made up of only line segments. That is called polygon. But what is a regular polygon? Polygon with all sides and angles equal is called regular polygon. You have seen many types of the triangle, but one type, that is equilateral triangle, in which all sides are equal and each angle is of 60 degree. So we are observing this is a polygon with all sides equal and each angle is of 60 degree. It means equilateral triangle is a regular polygon. We have seen many types of the quadrilateral, but we have seen two types, that a square and a rhombus, in which all sides are equal. But in this, only opposite, in rhombus, only opposite sides are equal. See, we are observing these two are acute, these two are obtuse. These two are obtuse, these two are acute. But in square, each angle is also 90. So square is also a regular polygon. For the regular polygon, it is compulsory that we should have all sides as well as all angles equal. In rhombus, we have all sides equal, but all angles are not equal. So it is rhombus is not a regular polygon. So for the regular polygon, we should have two conditions. All sides must equal and all angles also must be equal.